In front of her, a contract. The glass slipper was a perfect fit.
I think it's rare that an artist's first single is one of their still best loved after 15 years.
On May 15th, 1990, a debut album dropped and a superstar was born. As the world got its first glimpse of Mariah Carey and her vision of love.
Mariah Carey.
4 #1 singles, 2 Grammy Awards. What kind of a whirlwind was that?
I just wanted to hear my songs on the radio. To me, that would be success. When I was at the Grammys, then I was like, whoa, I'm accepting this award, but it doesn't seem real.
I'd just like to thank God for the blessings that have brought me here. Thank Tommy Mottola for believing in me from the beginning and helping me so incredibly much.
It's the typical kind of ingenue Svengali dynamic where he immediately falls madly in love with her. Only problem with that is that he was in a 20-year marriage at that point with kids, so he promptly left his wife of 20 years, essentially, to be with Mariah.
1 year later, album number 2.
Once Mottola discovered her, I mean, the machine took over.
And the winner is?
The #1 pop artist of the year.
Mariah Carey.
The 90s were her decade. And 1993 was the year where it all started for her. I mean, she went on an incredible tear after that.
On September 17th, 1993, Mariah's 4th album in just 3 years arrived in stores. With the help of 2 #1 singles, Music Box would sell 10 million copies. 1993 was not only a watershed year professionally,
Unbelievable.
but personally as well. 3 months before the record's release, pop's reigning princess married her musical mentor.
Mariah was in love. She met this man who was not only like a father figure and a rescuer, but, you know, someone who paid a lot of attention to her. I mean, he was very romantic and very attentive, but she told People magazine a few months after she got married, yeah, we're in love, this is great, but we do fight a lot.
The problems kind of started happening as I started making videos and started being seen by people in a way that I guess was threatening to him.
Baby, look what we've become.
I was in it, and then it turned into something else. So it was just a gradual process of let me make this work, let me make this work. Maybe if I get married, it'll work, because then he won't feel threatened.
Coming up, an emancipated Mariah talks candidly about the fractured fairy tale.
I'm trying to think of the right word to express exactly what it was. It was stifling.
Welcome back to People in the News. Mariah Carey dominated the 90s. Hit followed hit. She was the all-American girl leading a very charmed life. But as the 90s progressed, Mariah's glittering world began to lose its luster.
Baby, come and get it, let me give you what you need.
The definition of emancipation is freeing someone from the control of another.
It's one of the definitions. I actually list the definitions on the album packaging on the inside, so it's funny that you should say that.
But the subtext of that, of course, takes you straight to Tommy Mottola.
Right.
How trapped did you feel by that relationship?
We don't have enough time in this interview.
I'll give you all the time you want, Mariah.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Mariah! Mariah!
On June 5th, 1993, pop's most bankable superstar, Mariah Carey, married Sony Music president Thomas D. Mottola. She was 23. He was 45. It seemed like one sweet day.
There were so many stars. I mean, I sat at a table with Barbra Streisand.
The wedding itself was modeled after Charles and Diana. Mariah had this ridiculous